Yo, welcome everyone to the Bleezy Show. Your boy Bleezy back here, getting ready to start the day. It's gonna be a fantastic day. Apparently there's been a lot of Classic Plus news dropping. There's been reaction videos coming out. We're gonna watch one today from Mr. SODAPOPPIN himself. WoW veteran. I've looked up to this guy. Look up to him? Well, that's a phrase I might not be perfectly accurate, but hey, I've watched him for many years. He's a hilarious streamer. Go check him out. He's even putting stuff on YouTube now. I've noticed his YouTube quality. He might need to learn what I've had to learn these last few weeks since my return, as far as upload quality and stuff like that. It seems to be a little bit, maybe his editors are messing up a bit on the quality. Either way, I've been loving the videos from him, and I watch his streams since I was young. I've been on Twitch TV since before it was Twitch. So, and I know he's got me beat by a bit, but he's one of the OGs. Even if he doesn't play WoW too much anymore, he's definitely a WoW veteran. Now, if you're tuning into this channel for the first time, we are doing WoW, WoW Ascension, Hardcore WoW. We are gaming lately, okay? We are big gamers over here. We even have like 6 or 7 midnight max levels, but I just don't play it too much. It's not that enjoyable. I'm not a big Blizzard hater, okay? But let's just dive into this, because the main thing that I'm wanting is Classic Plus, more than anything else. Now, I will say, Ascension has been an amazing time. I'm not going to shill it. I'm not going to try to sell you it. If you don't want to enjoy it, I've always been the person who would never play private servers. I totally get it. I'm getting all worked up. I'm sorry. But I'm super interested in Classic Plus and what Blizzard could do. Mostly also because there's so many differing opinions. Like, you'll hear SODAPOPPIN surely give his, but like, if you go watch YouTube videos of Classic Plus and stuff, everyone wants something different, and I just know they're not going to be able to make everyone happy. But let's hop right into this video, right? Let me pause my music I got playing. We got some WoW background music. Let's see what Soda has uncovered, because he surely has some connections.
This is mentally ill. What am I looking at? World of Warcraft. Camelot the Theory.
Well, okay, I'll just say that's probably just placeholder name. There's a lot of like data mining and just unsure of facts that people have been trying to give, and it's just, you know, we don't know much yet.
Oh my god. The thing is, it looks super schizo, but I bet it fucking makes sense.
Let's read into it.
Analysis report is looted from ancient volume in Uldaman, Legacy of Tyr. Odin sent 3 expeditions.
Okay, hang on. What? So November 15th, 2022. What in the world? December 15th, 2022. Medicine returns. First known build of Camelot. Okay, 2023. They're just tracking the timeline of when it was, I guess, thought of and the first moves were being made. They brought back some employees. Medicine coming back. I mean, that's gonna surely raise some eyebrows, right? He's either loved or hated in the community, depending on who you ask.
Chris Medicine returns to Blizzard as a creative advisor. Begins working with the Warcraft team again. First major leadership. But isn't that retail stuff? Am I crazy?
Oh God,
Return of
please.
the Night Squall is looted from...
Again, I'm not the biggest retail hater, okay? It's just not for me. I love that classic experience. I love going out into the world. What I don't want to do, and listen, you might disagree, please tell me if you do. What I don't want to do is go as a warrior or a warlock or a druid. I don't want to just walk right through Elwyn Forest again, or Tedrassil again, or Mulgore again, in the same way, with the same class and the same abilities. You can go do that right now. You can go do that right now, and okay, fresh servers might be cool every once in a while on pure vanilla, but no, not Classic Plus. Okay, I'm not that old. I'm 29, and these people make me feel like I'm living in a crazy world. Like, why would you want to do that for the 100th time? I don't want so many changes that it's retail, but I want to feel a new game. Ascension has given me that. Ascension has made me feel like, even though I'm walking into Goldshire, it's a whole new town. Even though I go out into Elwyn Forest, there's whole new mobs and quests and questline, and that's every single zone that's like that. And there's so many different, there's like whole new zones and quest givers. We tried to do the Pale Reach zone. I haven't even gotten through it all. It took me days. I just said, all right, I'll come back later.
Pirate, Camelot build moves. Where do they get this stuff? Enhance. Okay, sorry. Is this better?
There's the quality.
Now
I was gonna say.
Read the letters. Does this help you understand it? Because it didn't help me.
All right, Soda. What we got here? Camelot Medicine's promotion. World Saga announced.
Yeah,
Season of Discovery announced. I'm reading down here.
Retarded. Okay.
Okay.
But like this.
Chill out, Soda.
All right. Data mine stuff. Like, to me...
Well, hang on. I didn't get to that side. I was actually reading So August 26, 2024, the War Within launched. Rothy, okay, well, I'm very sorry if you played War Within. All right, if you've played retail in the last several expansions, I apologize. I have too. Okay, I'm not just saying that. Okay, Season of Discovery Phase 8. A lot of people like Season of Discovery in the beginning of it, and I think it did introduce some ideas, but it's like, I don't know, if you weren't there at the very beginning, if you fell behind on gear, you weren't going to get invited to raids. It was just a lot to do. To catch up any new characters, you had to go get all the runes for them each time until they just added a vendor to get them all at once. And then it kind of was like, it's like Blizzard gave up. And I'm sure it was because they're now putting resources into Classic Plus, but I don't know.
even
It
understand
ended
how
on
data
a
mining
bad.
works, but I'm
It left
assuming
a
they just
bad
go into
feeling in the
some
community.
files. And I just thought maybe they just saw the word Camelot going around and saw like they're working on something that isn't connected to, say, retail or any other versions of Classic, and it's just called Camelot. Like that probably is Classic Plus, right? But I don't know what any of this other more specific bullshit is. Like Scarlet Crusade receives expanded civilization. Arthurian references appear. What is that?
That would be awesome. I mean, I can guess what that means. That would be awesome. Like, what if now the Scarlet Crusade has their own like zone, quest lines, quest givers that would perfectly work off the lore. There's a lot you could do there. There's raids you could probably make out of that. You know, they already have dungeons. Maybe we build upon those. That would be cool.
I guess I don't know Camelot. The Sword and the Stone, an ancient blade kept in secret by the Scarlet Crusade. Whatever. I don't know. That one's stupid. Camelot patch follow.
I'm not putting too much weight into like the names. Those are probably just placeholders. Maybe they have some references where Camelot's like, who's that writer? It's not Homer or whatever. Who is it? Odyssey? I don't know. There's some historical reference to it. Or maybe they're just using it as a placeholder name. I'm not putting no weight into that yet.
New Warcraft build found. See, like that makes sense to me. New Warcraft build found. New Warcraft build found. Blah blah blah. I don't care. It's just Warcraft stuff that they're digging for. Cool. Camelot patch flow 2 out of 3.
Wow, someone's really out there. Who is this person? Algalon? Maybe we go check them out.
I don't understand any of this, but
Algalon?
they found stuff. Sure, that makes sense. Here we go.
That's a cool name. Named him after the boss, I guess.
This is where it's like, even if you're not looking at patch stuff, like this hint during that video that she did was the most Classic Plus thing I've ever seen. Sure. I mean, are people still debating whether or not Classic Plus is happening?
No, I mean, they clearly said it was going to happen. Everyone knows it's going to happen. The only thing we're concerned about is it's not even like 1/10 of what it should be. After years of waiting, working with a game that is now 20-something years old, not everyone, first of all, we're not going to make everyone happy. Blizzard's not going to make everyone happy. The people in this comment section won't all be happy. Like, it's going to be tough, but Blizzard has to be putting out something that is new, in my opinion. It's got to be upgraded. Okay, now this is interesting. I've seen this a few times. Let me go back one frame here. Calendar. This is something that you would see at like a earnings report, franchise slate, World of Warcraft. Maybe executive emails, or just dev teams. I don't know. I don't think this would just be passed around. It could be. So Q3 2026, Camelot. I mean, we're here. That is here and now. So now, because we are talking calendar quarters, we'll have to see. The thing is, we all know about this lawsuit going on with Ascension. I'm not going to keep talking about Ascension. It's just really hard not to reference it because it is just 10 times better than anything Blizzard has given me in 15 years. Okay, I started in Cataclysm. I think the way it's looking is that they're trying to wrap up that lawsuit and get Ascension shut down before around like mid-September, probably right when BlizzCon is going to announce this, is what I would assume, officially. They've already kind of hinted that they're going to announce it. Now, we'll have to see.
Okay.
The
fifth old god. What is this? At some point between 2006, the number of old gods mentioned in both website version and in-game book was altered from 4 to 5. Sometime later, the number of old gods was removed entirely from the website version.
Now, I could be nerding out a little bit here, but I didn't know there was only... Oh, are they talking about on Azeroth? Because I thought they kind of flung out the Void Lords or whatever. I thought they like flung out a ton of old gods like throughout the universe to try to find these world souls, etc., etc. Are they saying that only 5 now made it to Azeroth? Assuming so.
I don't get this stuff.
I do. I like it. This is what I live for.
Okay,
I have
wreckage
dedicated
analysis.
my life to Azeroth. I'm live every single day. You can come see it. Okay,
Quest?
this is my life, and I'm proud of it.
Okay. Return of the Night Squall.
I don't know what that is.
What are we?
This is so much
Season
info. I'm
of
almost like
Discovery
getting
Phase
overwhelmed
8?
because I just want to see it all work out. No one's doing.
What are we talking? Why SOD matters? SOD tested new abilities, new raids, new lore, altered progression, blah blah blah. Okay.
I mean, I guess right now we're kind of just looking over what the process of was with Blizzard trying to like come to this conclusion that Classic Plus is the next step. I mean, SOD did test a lot of stuff, I'm sure, for them, and that's great. But it just wasn't
I mean, I'll be
right?
honest,
I think the
like,
community pretty much agrees that's not the direction we all
90%
want
of
to
this
go.
is stupid.
Most of us
It's
want to
just
go.
whatever. Cool. Now I've seen it. Original WoW creators play WoW Classic. Oh God. 6 years ago? This must have been 2019. This is when it got first re-released.
Let's
I
see.
don't think I knew
So these are the
what we
OGs,
were
huh?
making as we were developing WoW. I didn't know what all the systems in this game were supposed to be. All I knew was that we were building something huge and amazing and beautiful.
I will say, I've said it a couple times on stream. What got me into WoW, again, I started in Cataclysm. I was in my grandmother's basement. I had a pretty rough childhood, but it's okay. That's not what we're talking about. I was in my grandmother's basement. And I saw that TV ad. I don't know what channel it was on. She didn't have many channels, but it was Deathwing flying over the world, Azeroth, as we know it now. And I obviously didn't know anything about it, but I saw Deathwing flying over. I didn't realize what I had missed in Wrath. Okay, I was young. I was like 11 or 12 years old, guys. I was 12 years old and told Brad. But anyway, I saw Deathwing flying over the city, and then I saw, I think online, that classic trailer with the Warlock and his beads. It was a part of that long trailer. Maybe they'll show it here. The Warlock with his beads, and he summons this Infernal, and it's this Warlock, and he's barely hanging on, but he looks so weak, but he has so much power. And my life was over ever since then. I'm getting chills and goosebumps thinking about it. Like, it was, don't get me wrong, the druid jumping through the trees was crazy, but something about that, my whole life has been Raps ever since. I felt it.
When I was hired onto the World of Warcraft team, I think it was under the title of 3D artist.
I was hired on as an associate quest designer.
So I joined World
So
of
these are the
Warcraft
OGs.
as one of the original first two quest designers. It was myself and Pat Nagel.
My name is Patrick Nagel. I started working at Blizzard in
There he is.
1997.
My name is Tom Chul.
I think that's the guy a lot of people like. Like, he's a well-known name in the community. I'm not a big fanboy of like people specifically. I just want it all to work. I want to play a fun game. That's what I want.
And the first game I worked on here at Blizzard was World of Warcraft.
Woo! All right, here we go. Look at this.
Onyxia by the end of the play session?
Yeah, we got this.
Do I need to go back?
Maybe if you change the attunement process, you
What is
dicks.
this template thing, and do I need
Sorry.
to worry about it, Alec?
You guys did work on this.
It's the worst.
You never forget your first thing, as it were, that you add to the game. You just don't.
I can't say I really remember.
My first character was an undead warlock. You should have guessed that from how I just described it, right? How I described, and I still have it. I have it on it's on the Ventureco realm over in retail. No one's on that realm anymore. It's probably shut. It's not shut down last time I checked, but no one else is on that realm. Now I play on Illidan and a couple other realms. The realms don't matter as much anymore, but it's still there. He's still in PvP. I'll rewind because I interrupted it, but he's still in PvP gear. No one cares, but I'm just saying.
Add to the game. You just don't.
I can't say I really remember.
The first quest I made was Kobold Camp Cleanup.
Bingle's
They probably had a lot to
lost
do back
tools,
then.
I believe it's called Bingle's Missing Supplies.
I feel like, man,
They
I
did
really
him
should've
dirty with that.
Remembered that.
So the very first thing that I worked on and added to the game was some of the earliest quests in Westfall.
We had a few things.
Oh,
in the
you
game.
son of a-
They were like these really old buildings that somebody else had built, and it almost looked like they had just pulled them out of Warcraft 3. And
They
so
did,
I
right?
started
Probably
working
did.
on the
Yeah, I think a lot of the assets, pictures, icons, thumbnail type things for spells. I think that was straight out of Warcraft,
Try it.
right? And definitely the
You deliver
overall
some
art
mail
style.
to a sheriff. So that's what we're doing right now.
Are you reading the note that Marshall McBride gives you?
I think I wrote it.
You probably did.
Probably in all caps with crayon back then.
The way that we went about it was interesting and very naive, because we didn't know what we were really making then. We had an idea of what we wanted to make, but the reality would become clear as we got into alpha.
That was
Yes.
the way some of the development on that project went. But the team was just so into everything that we were doing. And we were so passionate about it that sometimes you would just come up with an idea,
Ew.
and you thought
I'm
was
glad it
great,
looks better than this.
and you would just do it.
Working on a lot of different things at the same time.
Why can't it be like that, man? Why
Because-
can't it be like that again? Gosh,
Because now it's Microsoft. Now it's the same devs that probably hop over from Minecraft to Blizzard to other games. There's a whole team of executives that each decision has to go through. There's more MBAs in the industry now. If it's not making enough money, what's the point? We can't do it. Now, come on. I think Blizzard knows
just-
they have a solid return on investment here with Classic Plus if they do it right. Surely.
fucking do it. Fuck.
But that's why, Soda. You know that too. Come on now.
I don't know. It's too big of a company. Corpo took over. I think it just got too big. You know, this is like it's like what, 10 guys?
Of course, challenge too. There were the talents. There was the class design. There was the auction house. There was PvP. There was like a lot of different stuff going on at once.
I think it was the
Yeah,
first
that's what I was
time
gonna
I've
say.
seen a group of
You know he
human
was busy
beings
back then.
so singularly motivated
more than
and
10.
passionate about
Wow, look at these winners. Oh my god. This guy down here. These are some winners.
anything in my life.
I think they really just wanted to make a massively multiplayer role-playing game that they wanted to play. And I mean, that's what I got, from it, and that's why I wanted to join.
You guys remember when he had to do these quests? I literally freaked about this.
Are they
'cause I was
still in
like,
the
it was
starting
one of my
zone? Hurry
first,
up. Come on,
things,
guys.
Like, you must do this.
Take your
freaking
time,
out,
it's
I'm like,
classic.
it's got to be amazing.
There's no rushing
So,
in Classic.
I'm gonna name this guy something awesome.
Vulcan Eisen.
Right?
It's like Isengard and strategy.
Everybody's planning. We are planning our WoW Classic experience right now. And so we're trying to decide, do we want to be Horde or Alliance? I was always the main tank. My wife was the main healer. Do we want to do that?
I'm kind of a double agent. I love the Horde. I mean, my first character is the Horde. My mains in retail are Horde. But I love that Alliance feeling, and let's be honest, Valor and Ren, the king, whatever's variant, someone's gonna get mad at me for mispronouncing that. Variant Ren. He was one of the coolest characters maybe in all of media. Like, he still is, but we know what happened, no spoilers, but he's one of the coolest characters I think of any media, not even just video games, at least that I'm aware of. Like, he's such the embodiment of a warrior, and a
That
king.
again, or do we want to switch it up?
It's
Ironically
perfect.
enough, I go through some of the
Now, the
same,
Horde has some of
like,
those too.
considerations
but
about
nothing
what
quite
character
like
class to
him.
play. Like, all those same questions that were bubbling around in my head 15 years ago are bubbling in my head again, and there doesn't feel like there's an absolutely right answer, which is probably a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go through the Dead Mines with them as well. I mean, it was like, I think it was the first dungeon we ever made. It had a great story.
We are waiting for you.
You're in the dungeon.
Well, the story of Dead Mines, it's not amazing. It's just, the people. The funny thing is, those like quest lines and storylines that start even before Dead Mines, like the Defias Pillagers in Elwyn, or Defias, whatever they are in Elwyn, into the Pillagers and the Evokers and all that into the Dead Mines and in Westfall, that goes all the way up to Lady Onyxia. Like, those quest lines follow you the whole game. You just kind of pick up bits and pieces at a time. You're going into Dead Mines, and you hear that, maybe they were not paid by the city, the Defias, they were all pissed off, wanting to rebel, but you don't realize how deep that conspiracy goes until you are, about to face Lady Onyxia, right? You don't understand.
Oh, wait.
Well, not
No, we haven't.
And beyond, right?
Okay, yeah, we're
This is the public.
There's no way they fucking leveled to
Stormwind
19
should have just paid them
in
by
that
now,
sitting.
by the way.
No, they got power leveled.
How did people ever figure this out?
It's kind of bittersweet to think about playing the game again because there was something so special when it
And look at
launched.
that.
And
You'll never see this again. I mean, it's just not the same world. One can dream, and I mean, I might be doing this in my apartment when Classic Plus comes out, standing up on the desk clapping. But there's just not going to be these huge ass lines at retail stores to pick up the next expansion on your disc, right? That's not going to happen. But we can enjoy it, enjoy looking back, and I think the future holds a lot of good. I'm not being a doomer, okay? There's just it's hard to imagine Blizzard replicating that feel again for some reason. And maybe it's because of so many years of being let down, right? Not to be dramatic, it's been so many years since
can
I
only
felt
hope
excited to play the game, like retail wise, you know?
that as I play it again, it can reignite that sense of exploration.
It did for
and
a bit.
discovery and the sense of the
I think 2019 was fucking awesome. When they re-released it, it was fucking sick at first.
I agree.
It was,
I
it
agree.
was a little AIDS because dungeon spamming was kind of cringe. I hated it, and I hated that it kind of. Then again, we were trying to go for server first, so I kind of
That's
did
a
it
part
for
of the game.
myself. And we would have gotten it too, but it kind of left
Maybe.
after. When would y'all say it left?
When did the classic feel leave? Okay, so I got up to Molten Core in those 2019 servers, and then pretty much the same in the anniversary servers too. I just kind of stopped once it starts turning into like raiding and half of the game is getting to a group. I'm Pug Life CEO. Okay, if you tune in to stream, I'm live every single day. I'm not a guild person normally. I might have to on like hardcore characters, especially in Ascension, because it's harder. It's a niche type of thing, but I'm usually Pug Life CEO when it comes to retail. Like I just don't join guilds. I form my own raids. I'm AOTC. I'm KSM almost every single season. And nowadays you could get cutting edge. And that's not even that impressive anymore. But like I have a 285. I'm pretty sure I could go kill mythic bosses if I just get a decent group. You know, filter, raider, IO, all that stuff. It's easy to do, or easier than it's ever been. Okay, I don't want to take it away from people. You can't just log in on a new character and go get cutting edge. That's not what I'm saying. But the feel kind of left me around when it starts becoming like the main game is finding a raid, getting into it, failing a bunch. You've already done it a ton. You know, you're just waiting on other people to learn the same things the hard way that you had to learn the hard way years and years ago. And that's just once I'm not enjoying the leveling experience, maybe is what I'm trying to say. Like not the whole game, but a lot of it to me is that journey to get to like from walking in cloth robes in Elwyn to the armor that you have, the effects off your armor and gear around level 50 and 60. That's the feeling. That's what I like.
No, 3 months in.
Getting this is fun. Raiding is fun in classic.
You know, and this is my issue
Progressing,
right now.
getting something like Antiesh. I've never gotten Antiesh. I've never gotten Scarab Lord. Besides that, you know, I've never raided Nax. There's a lot of things I still want to do in Classic that I just never got around to. Because once you get to that end of the journey, it's hard to
TBC and all these
stay
other
motivated. I almost want to level a new character or play a new game by then.
It's
right?
one patch. And
Now, if it's Classic Plus and I know more things are coming, that's also way different too. Because I want to be like, okay, I need to be prepared for the next thing. Kind of like retail, but retail, you can get your best, if you're lucky, you can get your best trinket, best weapon, craft the piece, the one, you know, whichever one that you didn't get, the trinket or the weapon, you can just craft that the next week. People, if you're in a really good guild, like these world first guilds, they've spent the whole in between patches selling raids and all that. So they have so much gold, they're bis second week. And it's like, okay, well, what the heck was the point?
You know it's going to be one patch the whole way through. You know exactly what's going to be the best class the whole way through, and it's not going to change, ever. Always, that's how it will be. You know what the best comp is in 2s. That's not going to change. This season, the next season, well, you know in Season 3, this comp is good because they get armor pen now. But it's like, you just know how it all plays out already. It's solved.
And that's why I don't like TBC. I have 3 70s in TBC, a Shaman, a Warlock, and a Druid, believe it or not. And I do Karazhan, yada yada, but the rating is just like awful. The questing was awful. I know a lot of people like TBC, but like everything's figured out. There's nothing new. We're doing it again, right? It's the 3rd or 4th time. It's like,
right? And, you know, that started to kind of hit me, at least, 3 months in. Nah, everyone was playing during COVID. It was great. I mean, I'm not talking about just playing. I played too. I'm saying, when did that magic kind of leave? For me, it left like 3 months in, I'd say. It was also really fun when they did the world PvP. Some of y'all must have hated it when they started allowing like the honor grind and there was no BGs. That was my favorite. It might have, honestly, most people's probably least
I
favorite.
don't even remember that.
Based on just overall stats. Everyone's going to say it was their favorite, but
I will say World PvP in Classic is ass. Okay, it's fun, but I mean, it's really just who has their cooldowns and the items and the health pots and the all that. Dueling is great, I guess. Like, if you have controlled PvP, it's alright. Now, I think World PvP and MMOs just never will be. It's not going to be instance PvP ever, right? Like, it's going to be just open world. People are going to use what they got. A lot of people like that. I'm not saying it's... I see your point if you do like that, but man, if you don't play a stealth class, even Night Slayer, go to those Night Slayer servers right now, like the ones that are active. I mean, there's someone who is camping characters in, what is it called, Menethol Harbor right now. He rides in there at like 6 a.m. and he stays there all day. I don't know what type of human being could possibly... I'm not going to even try to guess, okay, about that person's sad existence, but he just kills low levels all day. Literally, to this day. And no one seems to ban him, no one cares. It's just kind of like, alright, what do you do? But he won't even let you quest. Like, you can't, you have to leave Menethol. You cannot come to Menethol. He has claimed it as his own.
I really do. Everyone else was, for those of you that don't know, you could do World PvP, right? And now, World PvP would give you honor. So essentially, you were collecting a currency as you did it. And there were no battlegrounds. So you had to run around in the world and kill people. And at first, it was pretty fine.
Cool,
you know, there was like Eastern Plague.
To have to rely on that
is going on. And the honor that you got was based on if you were in a party, it would be split amongst the party, and how much damage did your party do to that person. If someone is worth 1,000 honor and you do half their health, you will get 500 honor. You get half of it. So
that has to be... That cannot be the system we go forward with. I don't think it's going to be. Hopefully it's not, but that is...
It wasn't really optimized, and as the time went on, mages started respecking to Palm Pyro because they would just throw a big meatball at someone, and the other 9 people with them would just instantly, you're dead.
That's World PvP. I mean...
Then they started turning into...
He said half a second. Okay, at least it wasn't an insta-cast, you know, ambush, crit, dead. You know, at least you could maybe... click a button before you die.
Graveyard camping. Then it just turned into a massive swarm. It just got awful. People started optimizing it. And then people started graveyard camping. There's one video. Fuck, if I can find it. I've shown it on stream many times. There's a run. There's the most popular dungeon zone is in BRD, right? You got Molten Core there. You got LBRS. You got BRD. You got... I mean, it's just a popular...
There is no way to get to that dungeon without just death running on PvP servers.
Spot
I'm telling you, any of those.
So it became
any of those in Black Rock Mountain.
And everyone was there trying to hunt down honor. And the problem is, when you died, there was one place you would go, and it was the longest run ever. So you would die, you would res, you would die again instantly. You would run all the way back, you would die, you would run again.
Oh boy.
Let me find the video.
It's bringing back PTSD.
BRM speedrun. So this is when World PvP was first introduced to 2019 Classic.
And there's nothing you can do.
Everyone was now...
Whole guilds will sit there and not let you pass. That's like, they're not even going into the raid. Maybe they are, maybe they're forming groups still, but they'll just kill you over and over.
Now, there was actually a reason
it's
funny
to kill
people
until it happens
to
you.
Worth honor.
Then it happens a second time.
You can only kill a person, I think, was it twice before they're no longer worth honor to you for the entire day. But this...
Doesn't matter. You think that's going to stop people? No, even if they lost honor, they will kill you.
This was a regular guy trying to run a dungeon in Black Rock Mountain. Okay, here we go.
Oh, he didn't make it far enough. You got to make it farther than that.
Bitch, you better praise God.
So he just landed. Here we go. Shaman.
If you ain't a Christian, I'm gonna stab you in the face. If it ain't about Jesus,
what is this music?
I'm gonna hit you with this.
Runs back, has a res timer.
Oh yeah, he might as well not even try now. If they're gonna camp you all the way at the flight point, you ain't gonna make it for 30 minutes, bro. Maybe 30 minutes.
Fix it. Gets about that far.
Because don't the respawns, you can't even resurrect instantly.
Dies again.
Palestine free TK.
Dead.
It's the trap game. Abraham Lincoln 4 and 16 bars ago. All right.
What is? Are my headphones bugging out? What's going on?
I P Betty White. She ain't dead before when she died, because I know it's coming up. Oh, get it. Hey,
What?
little bitch,
This was it.
how you not gonna fuck on a real nigga? Yeah, I'm getting paid still late on my bills, nigga. Yo, bitch,
2-minute
Okay, okay. Well, yes, this is also funny, but what
res
the hell?
timers over and over.
Nah, I would have just left by now. There's no point. Doesn't he have to wait like a minute each time too?
Dead.
My show got canceled because white folks don't trust me. Now I'm in the
Gear's
strip club,
broken,
the glue
right?
on the bottom of my shoe, nigga. That
He
I gotta
feared.
check some. I want to check something. Hold on.
He feared. Hang on. He might have gotten away with an extra couple steps there. Not away, but
Big fear.
got broke
Get some
from the
distance,
Nova.
baby. Dead.
He still has to go all the way up the stairs, into the mountain, around the thing. Or no, do we know where he's going? I mean, he's still 20 minutes away from here.
It's delicious. I want to get
Come on. The people killing him, they're all different people. Like, this guy's not being camped. It's just different
He is being
PvP
camped, yes,
groups
but
camping different areas in this line all the way up, trying to milk honor out of you.
and it's funny, but there has to be a better system here. Like turn it off or something.
Hold on, I got this hook.
I don't want to say war mode. Like I don't want war mode in classic, probably, but I mean, is there a way to have it without it?
Hey. I'm gonna dip my balls
Let me
in
know
this
what you think about
$1,000
that.
dressing.
Because I'm not smart enough to come up with like
Depression.
a good
I'm gonna avoid
substitute.
my taxes, then I'm gonna get arrested. Because
Okay.
I got depression. I'm gonna run my mama and I'm gonna spend the money on her.
And then look, there's AoEing the hallway, so you can't stealth.
There's green
past
names up
anything.
there,
Like,
though.
There's no way to get here. And yeah, Horde dominated this layer clearly. I'm surprised he didn't layer off. You could find Alliance dominated layers for sure. Because I think there was still like healthy server population.
Oh, to learn your fucking lesson.
There was no layers then? Was there not?
He's
Shout
not
out-
min
I thought there was
maxing
always
his
layers.
range. There's no way.
Shout out mental illness. Dude, if you've got a mental illness, like fucking turn up.
Layers were later? Oh, okay. I don't remember. It was 90% Horde. What's the
What
point
is
of
this
layers?
song?
It was not at the time. At this point in the game, it was, I don't know if it was balanced, but it wasn't a catastrophe. It wasn't that.
This is a catastrophe. I disagree with Soda on that. This should not, in my opinion, there should be something to get around this after maybe a certain amount of deaths. Screw the honor. Okay, these guys don't care if they would lose honor. They would still kill you. I don't know, though, because everything that I can come up with is too retail-y. So I don't know.
And
Maybe I'm just a
then-
puss, right? Maybe it's me that needs to get over it. Don't play on the PvP server. This is how it is. And the truth is, all right, fine. I just won't play on the PvP server, but
It started snowballing.
I would hate
in
to be
this direction
separated
of,
from
like,
everyone.
Well, the Horde's winning, so the Alliance left. And
You'd
on
have
the
to roll
other
stealth
servers,
class.
Benediction, and it was Fairlena. Horde dominated Fairlena. It just became a 99% Horde server. And then Benediction, the complete same.
God, who remembers Faralina Plaguelands PvP? Oh my god, bro. No. It's just a... No. Don't make me remember.
Opposite.
Oh my god.
Dude, like seriously, dude, like
He's almost there. He's got to get up the ramp, right? Oh wow, he made it.
Bang, made it.
33 minutes.
13 deaths, 33 minutes.
Oh my god.
Classic. Loved it. Fuck, I'm just waiting on Classic Plus. I'm really just fucking in a limbo until that happens.
Me too.
Fuck it, let's see. So BlizzCon is in what?
Now on this channel, we will be covering every piece of news in Classic Plus, WoW related, all of that. Okay, drama, reactions, if you're just now joining, we do a lot of stuff here. Anything from WoW to WoW Classic, Hardcore WoW Classic, Retail WoW, TBC WoW, Ascension WoW, Hardcore Ascension WoW, Nightmare Ascension WoW. So you could say our possibilities are endless here. But are you seeing a kind of recurring theme? We are big gamers, and we happen to be of the WoW variety.
Classic Plus at BlizzCon. BlizzCon date. That is September 12th.
Mid-September.
So that means I have a month and 12 days, basically.
Good math.
All right. So let's go here.
And to me, it kind of sounds like, because that's about when the next update in the Ascension legal case will be, mid-September, end of August. I think they are trying to aim at getting the injunction to get that shut down right about that time. It would be very surprising to me if it stayed up after that announcement. Now, I like Ascension. I know a lot of people don't. It's the first private server I've ever played. I missed all the other ones. We reacted to a good Mad Season video, and it really showed how much I had missed over the years, but I've always been that person too, where it's like, I'd rather just wait for Blizzard to put something else out. I'll wait. I'll play a different game. But nowadays, there's like hardly any new games coming out. There's nothing that's scratching that itch. So Ascension just hit me at a perfect time. And it's given me more fun than anything Blizzard has given me in 15 years. Definitely not that feeling. I've definitely never gotten that feeling of like a new world or a new expansion, a new type of game.
I've asked around other WoW streamers, and they want me to delay OnlyFans 3. They want Classic Plus to be played normally, non-hardcore, and then
Yeah, I
after
like that.
everything is kind of figured out and things kind of get...
What about just like a non-hardcore OnlyFans? I guess that's not the same thing. But didn't they used to do like Project 30 and whatnot? Have you ever watched like his, was it in Wrath? They raided Ulduar and they just kind of capped their level at 30, but it wasn't hardcore. I mean, I'd watch OnlyFans 3 either way, but
stale, then they would want
I guess hardcore makes it
OnlyFans to come
more
in.
interesting.
But the downside of that is, like,
You missed
you
the
can
big
only
hype
ever
train.
do hardcore classic blind once. Once you've played through it,
WoW isn't made for a blind hardcore. I mean, as a challenge, I kind of doing that with Ascension. I have a Boss Blitz hardcore and a Nightmare. Go check out those series. And it's you know, you're having to do a lot of the new quests. I either just skip or I like kind of briefly look at them, go to where it's at, and I'm like, this looks like it wouldn't be perfect for hardcore. But I mean, don't spoil yourself when Classic Plus comes out. I would say that to anyone. Don't do hardcore unless you want to. Don't do any kind of extra challenges unless you want to. Right? Do whatever you want to do. I would say I kind of agree with Soda in his warning in that it would take away from that first blind feeling, but you would also be too stressed out to enjoy it. I would think you'd be so worried about continuing your
play
YouTube
through
series.
hardcore blind ever again. You'll never be able to do it. Now, again, you're spreading the cooldown a bit. You're creating 2 hype moments rather than just one big one, and I get it. Because imagine you do OnlyFans 3, we're playing hardcore, and okay, OnlyFans is over, and now you just go play the game normally. Feels kind of shitty, like you died and no one, who cares now? So I don't know. I don't know what the right play is. But
I'm not going to start on hardcore. I mean, I like hardcore too. We have multiple hardcore characters, multiple series across different versions of the game. But I'm just not... I want to enjoy it. I'm going to be streaming it. I'm going to be posting my gameplay, all of that.
At the same time, if you do hardcore at the beginning with OnlyFans, like literally at announcement, I'm sure the Jinxies and the Quesos and every motherfucker is going to want to be playing Classic at that time.
Hard disagree. I don't think they're going to touch Classic Plus. If they do, that is awesome. Invite them. Sure, they might get a Tyler 1, maybe a Jinxie. I could see Jinxie trying it. But, I mean, if you think you're about to pull the whole, you know, top section of Twitch and YouTube into it, it better be a great game. That would be fantastic, by the way. I hope that happens, but I don't think it's going to. I just, my feeling is Blizzard will let us down somehow, and I just hate to be that kind of guy. I'm going to keep optimistic, and hopefully, even in the worst case, hopefully it gets better over time. But I'm struggling to think that first thing they put out is even going to be 1/10 of what Ascension has done. Now, Ascension has a much smaller team, but they have had more time to do it, I think, over years. So,
on Classic Plus hype. So,
dude,
I don't know what the right answer.
When does GTA come out? Is that next spring or is that this fall? That's going to take over the whole section. That's going to take over Twitch. Classic Plus may be lucky to be second place. Even if Classic Plus comes out, great. There's just too many communities, RP communities, and by the way, a lot of them are hilarious. But I'm just saying, that's going to be the whole... That's going to be the whole thing. Now, that was a great video by Soda. I'm glad we got to see a little bit of reaction to the Classic Plus news. I'm going to keep posting these reaction videos and doing my own research as well. A lot of the cool things about, like, I will call it leeching off of these types of videos, is they have more connections and more people feeding them information and leaks. It's hard for me to find unless I'm sitting there like, latest Classic Plus leaks, and then I have to verify info myself and all that. These people have already kind of filter through it, and I can kind of get the main gist of it. Now, Soda's obviously an established name. Go check him out. You know, he streams all the time. He's got YouTube going on. But as for me and this channel, I'm going to wrap it up here. We are killing it. I'm going to be live all day today, all day tomorrow, all day yesterday. You know what it is. So come check us out. Drop a sub. Come follow Twitch. You can sub on Twitch. All that good stuff. We're up and coming. But we have a lot of good things. My analytics, I keep posting. It's going straight up. So I'm doing something right. Thank you very much for all the love and support. I seriously do mean that. Thank you very much. And I will continue to try to deliver some good content reactions. First of all, though, before anything else, please tell me what you want from Classic Plus. I want to know. I really do. I want to know PvP, PvE, open world, gearing. Tell me what you want. The honor system. I want to kind of get a feel, because right now I keep watching SFan, I keep watching SODAPOPPIN, I keep watching these people with gray hair, and I'm just like, okay, guys, I get it. I'm Gen Z. I'm one of the two Gen Z WoW players out there, but come on now. Like, we don't want to go through Elwyn again as like a warrior again, right? Like, please, please, please. Anyway, tell me what you want out of Classic Plus. I want to know. And I will respond. If I like it, I'll respond. If I don't like it, we can argue. I don't care. All right. Thank you very much. Come check me out on stream. Drop a sub, follow all that. Much love. See you guys in the next one. Bye.